Sports pregame show.
Playoff game 1 now, history. Time for game 2 of this series here on 2K Sports. We're in the first round. Shaquille O'Neal is here, so is Kenny the Jet Smith. I'm Ernie Johnson. And it is Wizard basketball tonight as the Washington Wizards go up against the Charlotte Hornets. Taking a look at the Hornets, they were very effective in asserting their will in game 1, which turned into a blowout. And they seem to have a mental edge going into game 2. And after winning game 1, they've got another chance tonight on their home floor to maintain that home court advantage. Kenny, what does their mentality have to be tonight?
Well, they can't get overconfident. They can't have that feeling that I have right now. I just feel that I know what's going to happen. I'm a little overconfident.
You're overconfident? Yeah. Overconfident about what?
Because
really?
They're high.
Round 1 of the East rolls on. Game 2, just about ready to tip off. Playoff basketball on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. We've got Washington and Charlotte. As you take a look at Charlotte, a successful outing in game 1 has them right where they want to be with a chance here, guys, to take game 2 on their home court.
And this is the game that gives them a chance to put the hammer down. I mean, if they can build on their game 1 win with another one tonight, they'll have a stranglehold on this series.
Well, if you flip the script, though, a loss tonight in their home court advantage evaporates. And that would put a ton of pressure on them going on the road.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. So on the floor for Washington, the talented Wall and Beal team up in the backcourt. Cole Aldrich is out there with Looney, and it's Cardinal in at the 3 spot. And the slam dunk by Wall.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun. It is so hard to contain him. He just seems to get it done however he has to do it.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. There's the pick. Cardinal kicks to Wall. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
And so here's Charlotte. Their offense came out big in Saturday's game.
And guys, that was their night. I mean, it seemed like everything they shot went in.
It happens that way sometimes, guys. It was just one of those games where the hot shooting of a couple of players became contagious, and nobody was stopping it.
And right out of the gates, they are locked and loaded. 3 straight scores early.
And the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
You know, right call. Gave the officials no choice there. I mean, they've got to make that call over the back.
Yeah, I mean, he went chest first into the man in front of him. My goodness, I'm not an official, and I could have gotten that one right.
Walker the pass to Chase. And Kid Gilchrist kicks the freak, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Boy, he is such a ridiculous dunker.
High riser, no doubt about it.
Goodness, I mean, you've come to expect plays like that from him, and folks, that never gets old.
Looney with the bucket.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
It's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control the team's transition.
Here's Walker. After the basket by Washington, it's Kid Gilchrist on the wing. Screen by Jefferson. Shot clock at 6. The pass to Gooden. Puts it up from 12. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
That's an easy. We call those bunnies. That's what they need.
Wizards trail by 4. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's the screen. Wall against Walker. Aldrich. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Aldrich has got his first basket of the night. And Walker kicks to Freak. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Boy, just an excellent assist. Nice work from Kemba Walker.
Charlotte shooting their first foul shot of the night. Free throw good, Freak. Wizards have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Beal dishes the wall. Stolen by Walker. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Here's Kid Gilchrist. And the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end. That's losing basketball.
Especially when you can't afford to give up any buckets. That's a nice lead now.
The dish now to Rubio. They set the pick. Floats one up. Here's Looney. Rebound by Chase. Hornets leading by 7. To the paint. Here's Roten. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Greg, you're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Here is Cardinal. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And so the ball out of bounds. Beal touched it last. Here's a look at the top three-point shooters in the league during the regular season. Freak, number 1. And the Hornets making a change here. Hood's checked in. And a change for the Wizards. Lynn's checked in. Now here's Roten.
Move the ball.
And that basket pushes the lead to double digits. Roten's got his second bucket tonight.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Yeah, but they better rally soon because they've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Well, Kevin, Steve Clifford was just going over the game plan with his team. He said their plan was run their offense through Freak. He's the guy they typically depend on to spark their scoring attack. And from what Coach was saying, that's going to hold true again here. Kevin, we'll see how that strategy pans out as this game develops.
Thanks again, Doris. Cardinal gets the bucket.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
No problems knocking that one down. And 12 points for Freak.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
They set the pick. Rubio outside. Pass to Yang. From the arc. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist.
And how about that? Responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Terrific little tay-to-tay going on right now. Back and forth. Here we go.
And a wide-open look for Freak. And another 3 for Charlotte.
Oh, man, off to a terrific start. Yet to miss with 6 made buckets.
Boy, giving him a huge lift offensively. He's poised for a big game here.
Hornets leading by 12. Roten kicks to Hood. Bargnani a screen on Rubio. Here's Hood. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Shot clock at 5. Tries from 10. Again, the Hornets score.
Couldn't have dreamed of a much better start here than they've had today.
I think the offensive game plan they came in with was right on point. It's worked perfectly, and the lead they already have is proof in the pudding.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. It's Charlotte. They lead by 14. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And an exciting young backcourt in Washington with John Wall and Bradley Beal. Wall said that Beal is known for his appetite.
When we go out to eat, he gets like 2 meals. You know, like some people eat 1 meal and the second meal you get to go home. He really finishes 2 meals at one time, and it'd be like, dog, there's no way you about to eat that. So he likes to eat a lot, and he does a great job finishing it.
You think John Wall's hungry for a championship in D.C.?
Yeah, I would certainly think. Well, not really. I've seen that dude eat exactly the way John.
Some changes for Charlotte. Alexis Ajinça has checked in for Jefferson. Kent Bazemore comes in for Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. And Freak subbed in for Roten. Chase in at shooting guard. Also Kemba Walker out there. Alexis Ajinça is out there with Kent Bazemore. And it's Goodman in at the 4. So that's the Hornets 5. Here's Covington. Now Beal. Down low to the wing right side. Here's Bazemore. He's covered by Beal. Walker's shot is off.
Oh, that's got to be deflating and disappointing to miss a wide open shot like that right in your wheelhouse.
Bargnani is checked in for the Hornets. Rodney Hood comes in for Kent Bazemore. And a switcher also for Washington. Jeremy Lin, he's checked in for Beal. And here's Rubio. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And again, Washington no good. Charlotte leading by 16. Freak with it, guarded now by Rubio. Freak kicks to Walker. All sorts of time. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Walker's got 7 points.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
And it's Rubio penetrating. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Kemba Walker picks one up. The Wizards shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
Shooting for Charlotte, Ricky Rubio.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Hornets have gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. Hood gets the bucket.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
The drive by Rubio. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Ajinça the pass to Walker. Hood dishes to Freak. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Walker against Rubio. Stolen by Walker. Here's Chase. Rubio with the rebound.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
And it's Walker penetrating. Freak kicks to Ajinça. Takes the 13-footer. Score the basket, his 2nd of 2 attempts.
An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
And they just keep finding the open man.
Kicks it to Lin. And stolen by Freak. And here we go. Fast break. Freak's got it. Here's Hood. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
That's his first personal foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for your Hornets, shooting 2, Rodney.
He misses the free throw. And through the first half of...
Well, guys, I'm here with Bradley.
Hey guys, listen up. We're right where we want to be, but we still got to stay focused. So let's go over some things. We've been strong on D, and it's a huge key to where we're at right now.
Welcome back as we get set to continue our coverage of this round 1 playoff matchup.
Some really terrific numbers for Freak. He's got 17 points, and he's hit the mark twice from 3-point range as well.
And Clark, it's no stretch to say the more points he gives them from beyond the arc, the better off they'll be.
And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. The great pair of Wall and Beal are at the guard spots. Looney out there with Cole Aldrich, and it's Cardinal in at the 3 slot.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Wizards really lit it up on the floor. He had 49 points, and he got there with his usual way. Just an impressive barrage of threes. Numbers like that make you anxious to see what he can do next time out.
All right, Doris, thank you. It really was a stunning performance. He was at his absolute best in that game.
And if he can come anywhere close to another performance like that here tonight, it would be amazing.
Yeah, it really would be, because you know now the defense is going to be focused squarely on him. They're going to make sure that he doesn't beat him again.
And there's the 3-second violation. We've got a chance now to show you the hottest shooting teams over the course of the regular season. The Hornets, number 1.
You know, this team had excellent numbers during the regular season, and I would not be surprised to see them heating up here in the postseason as well. They had a nice rhythm going as the regular season came to a close.
And the Wizards making a change here. Covington's checked in. Here's Chase. Rebounded by the Wizards.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Beal gets a wide open look. Gets a very good look and converts. Beal's got his 3rd basket of the night. Charlotte leading by 20.
Got it. Get the ball inside.
Walker with it. He's got 7. Shoots from the high post. He got right to the cup using that screen. 8 points for Al Jefferson.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
They're all about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up. It would have been something to see if he could hit that shot from that deep.
Greg, you know it. I know it. There aren't very many guys that can hit from out there, but he is one of them. That's the kind of range he has.
That's his first personal foul.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Going to the line, Al Jefferson.
And the first one drops. Kent Bazemore's checked in for free.
Substitution on the court.
Washington's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Here's the screen. 1:29 left in the third. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Aldrich. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Hornets.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
They've really been on fire from beyond the arc tonight, too. I mean, a lot of their points have come from out there. What a night so far for Cole Aldrich. He has 8 points, and he's rejected a shot over the course of the game, too.
And it easily could have been more. He's played an effective game at that end of the floor.
And that one's good. Freak.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
59 seconds left here in the third quarter. There's the pick. Pass to Yang. Back to Rubio. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the layup falls. Rubio's got 7.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low. And I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation. But, well, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Shot's good from Bargnani.
Sensational pass. Even in mid-shot, he still saw the open man.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Down low. It's stolen by Ajinça. Now here's Roden. He's got 5. He kicks to Freak. That's good. Freak's got 22 points.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Hood. Here's Chase. Buried from outside. But I don't know. I think we may see a review here. That was pretty close. And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
And guys, big games like this in the NBA playoffs, you appreciate the benefit of instant replay to make sure they get the call right.
Yeah, and as the officials look on, the footage relayed to them by the NBA's Replay Center in Secaucus, the process getting better and faster over the years.
And they've taken a look at it, and they've overturned the call. They're calling the basket good, Greg.
Yeah, and that's why we have replay. I mean, to make sure the officials don't miss any calls. And really a good job to take the second look at it. Would have been a shame if they'd been cheated out of those points.
We're back to the action here in this round one matchup. Charlotte has gone 7 of 9 on three-pointers tonight. Outstanding mark from long range. Chase in a two-guard. Bargnani is out there with Kent Bazemore. Then there's Al Jefferson. And it's Walker in at the point. So that's the Hornets 5. Here is McRoberts. Now Beal. 5 on the clock. Covington inside the line. It's rebounded by Chase. Freak's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
And Weber throws it down.
And the defense out of position on that possession, which allowed for him to get that offensive ball.
Well said. Yes, he did. You're right, Greg. That's a tremendous jam on the putback.
What a great nose for the basketball he has, and such a strong finisher as well. They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
You're right. 3 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Outside, Lynn. Shot off the pick, and he gets it to go.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
And Walker kicks to Jefferson. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got his 8th assist in the game.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
It's a stark discrepancy when you look at the assist columns and you see that difference as far as the fluidity in their respective offenses. Sound offensively, really no other way to put it here in the second half.
There's really no comparison between the teams in terms of the way they've both shot the ball since the break.
And that one's good.
Josh McRoberts.
Hornets have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Launches a 3. The shot will not go. Now Washington takes it the other way. Here's Covington. Bazemore grabs the miss.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Pass to Beal. Weber with it. Jefferson picks him up. Here's Covington. Weber a screen. Shot clock at 6. Covington with the bucket.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Stolen by Walker. Down low, here's Chase. Feeds it to Jefferson. Again, the Hornets score.
There's been a change in this game compared to what we saw in the first half. I mean, he's scoring with a lot of confidence now.
Outside, Lynn. There's the double team with Walker. Here's Beal. That is good.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Here's what Charlotte's going with right now. Alexis Ajinça comes in for Al Jefferson. Rodney Hood subbed in for Kemba Walker. Then for the Wizards, Anderson Varejão's checked in for Weber. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Jeremy Lin. Beal's shot is good.
Terrific assist that time by Rubio.
For Charlotte, they've gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. And it's Freak missing. Wizards have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Covington dishes it to Beal. Bazemore grabs the miss.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
He feeds it to Freak from deep three-point range. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Freak's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Hornets.
And guys, that's going to wrap it up. Fans are piling out the exits. Obviously a huge win here in Game 2 for the Hornets.
You're right, Steve. It was a standout performance across the board. They were just, at times, Clark, it seemed toying with it.
Yeah, like watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin, quite honestly. They were able to do more or less, whatever they wanted to do.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Freak. There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Picked by Varejão. Dishes it to Beal. Offensive rebound.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what, Kevin, but he's been awful ever since the second half started. Not even been a factor.
They get it back. And that one is good from Ajinça.
And that's just a little more for these fans to cheer about as they get ready to celebrate a W.
Well, let the party start. The celebration begins, and they're going to let their guys hear it.
Varejão.
Tell you what, you got to love his aggressiveness finishing inside like that.
Well, his leaping ability, Clark, gives him a great advantage.
And that's why they look to get him the ball around the rim. It's either a dunk or free throws every time.
And here's Freak. From deep three-point range. And that's a foul called an Alexis Ajinça. That's foul number 2 for him. So no problem for Charlotte as they get the win. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win Game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us during this first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. And coming up next, the postgame show with Ernie Johnson, Shaq, and Kenny the Jet.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward now to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge factor.
Well, getting up over the 30-point barrier is never easy under any circumstances. He tore holes in the defense. They couldn't figure out what to do with him. Every play they ran for him, he executed it nearly perfectly.
I don't know if there's a fan base that loves their star more than this corner. Wow, I'm getting jealous. He feeds off that support. Once they got behind him, he became unstoppable, man.
And we are still early in the postseason. There's more round 1 action of the NBA playoffs coming your way. For Shaq and Kenny the Jet Smith and Kevin Harlan and the entire 2K Sports crew, good night, everybody.